Let's talk about the future of this channel. The first thing I'll be announcing is my first live stream on Saturday, January 25th, 2025 at 11 p.m. Dubai time. I'll leave a link to a time zone converter in the pinned comment and in the description, but I believe that's 12:30 a.m. in India, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. PST, and 7 p.m. UK time. I'll be using the Corsair HS65 wired while live, and is what I'm currently using, but will be using my normal microphone for my videos. Wanted to keep this a surprise, but while running a test, I forgot to set the stream to private, so a few of you managed to witness me doing absolutely nothing for 2 minutes. To say I was embarrassed would be underselling it. I was wondering why my stream preview on YouTube wasn't working even though it was showing I was live. So that was fun. Live streaming was something I mentioned in a video that I made over 2 years ago now. Sheesh, can't believe it's been that long. I unfortunately do not have a new PC, but when doing a test, and to my surprise, there wasn't any major lag or anything that would make the stream horrible to watch, which is weird, because when I tried doing a test a few years ago, OBS, the program I use, was lagging like crazy. And the program does struggle to stay open at times since my laptop was a potato, but I decided why not try to do a stream, and if everything goes well, I'll just stream once or twice a week, but of course that will depend on you guys as well. So I hope to see you there. I'll try and be live for 2 hours, but it's not concrete. I could go on for longer or cut it short. Fun fact, I used to live stream quite regularly on Twitch back in 2018 to a grand total of 0 people. The stream will be quite bare bones at the start, and due to my laptop, that being the Acer Nitro 5, which has a GTX 1060 mobile GPU and an Intel i7-8750H processor, it will probably remain simple until I can get a new PC, which will probably happen in 2029. I'll be doing custom lobbies and playing some of the maps you guys have made. Another fun fact, while I have copied share codes and put them in customs, I've only done that for maps made by Team Fall Guys or Miatonic. Maps played in the Discovery tab appear in customs for some reason. So this stream will be the first time I've played maps made by the community via share code. Honestly, it's more believable that I saved 7 people at once from a burning house in Los Angeles than never putting a share code made by a player into customs. But with the numerous ways you can play creative maps, I found no need, nor did I care enough to seek out share codes. Also, I'm not someone who uses social media all that much, so that helps. As someone who's managed to run a YouTube channel for almost 4 years now, I've seen a lot of people come and go. Fall Guys went from a game that had a small uptick in players in Legacy Season 4 to exploding in popularity in Season 1 Freefall aka SS1, then lose majority of that player base as the years went on. Most people who watch my channel are probably a little on the older side. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure kids watch my videos as I do make videos on a children's game after all. But I like to think with how long and dry my videos are, most kids get bored of my videos and just never watch them again. And that the youngest is probably 15 or 16, but I'm sure I'll get some comments from the younger side of my audience. Shout out to you guys, by the way. Anyways, with all that said, I'll be allowing you guys to swear in the comments of my videos, and I will start saying words like damn and hell in my videos. However, I won't drop any big curse words during the videos, just light profanity. Although live streams are a different story entirely, as I might not be able to control myself, so expect some cursing during streams. But I'll be keeping it tame during videos, so don't worry about that. My blacklist of words has become quite long as I keep adding new swear words and different variations of them. But the problem with that is, comments that have no mention of any swear words or maybe used one are getting blocked and held for review. And that's a section I never go to since most of the toxic comments live there. I would greatly appreciate it if people swear responsibly and not use them to attack people. Thank you. Let's talk about the videos and also the lack of consistency. When I started this channel back in June 17th, 2021, I was mainly making tips and tricks videos and would do so right up until June 24th, 2023, so a little over 2 years. I would make some other videos such as wishlist videos, ranking, and the occasional discussion and or rant video. With Miatonic moving on to updates and not doing seasons anymore, I decided to make an update breakdown for the 10.4 aka Fall Force update. Actually, before that, I actually made a breakdown on Season 10 aka Season 4 Critical Construction, also known as SS4. But anyways, I did the 10.4 breakdown and I quite enjoyed making that video, and you guys also enjoyed that video as well, so I decided to make that into a series. Those videos involve a lot of time recording, scripting, and editing, as some of those videos can range from 30 minutes to almost an hour in length. Eventually, like I always do, I got burnt out on making them. The process became boring, and to be blunt, after a while they weren't performing well, which makes me not want to do them anymore since the views weren't actually there. And I just spent so much time and effort doing so, time that I could have used making something else that could have done better. I've made videos where I loved making them and they got low views, but that was fine as I enjoyed the process of making them. I haven't made a breakdown in about 5 months, and I do have the 11.1 breakdown fully scripted, but I just can't find the urge or just can't find the spark to record the voiceover. I don't want to stop making them, as those videos are what I'm known for. When all is said and done, I'm glad I made those videos because it serves as an archive for that particular update, and it's just a great body of work if anything. However, I will not force myself to record any video if I don't feel like doing so. Well, looking back at how I used to record the voiceover for any of my videos, the process was awful. I would record a small part of the video, and if I messed up, I would stop the recording, delete that part, and start over. And I mess up a lot when making these videos, and that just consumed a lot of time and just made the recording process just awful. And you can hear me rush through a line because I've tried to record that part for what feels like an hour, and I just want to get it over with. And I also naturally speak fast, so I end up tripping on my words a lot. But now, when I mess up, I just stop talking and say that part again. This means I have one big recording rather than smaller individual recordings, if that makes sense. With this, I'm able to make bloopers which I can upload for Max Tour members or people who pay $5 a month. And honestly, I found the process of recording voiceovers 10 times more fun, and usually that's the part that I actually hate doing. I also changed how I internally track which videos I'm working on. Before, when I used to make guides, I would number every video. So for example, 76G underscore puzzle path guide, the G stands for gaming by the way. It made it easier to track when trying to find a project for later use, or when trying to find old scripts. But that workflow was rigid, and if I wanted to work on multiple videos at a time or push something back, I would have to go back and change the number, and that became a hassle. I've done away with that as recently as November 2024, which is crazy to think about. And honestly, I wish I did that a long time ago. These changes are incredibly small, but can stack up and make the process of making content more fun. My videos have gotten stupidly long in 2024, and unfortunately they take a long time to produce, and by the time I'm done with them, I usually want to take a week or so off to prevent burnout, which didn't really work out like intended because the longer breaks I take, the more lazy I become. I'm still trying to find that balance. In 2023, I had a huge problem with overworking myself and not giving myself enough time to breathe. And in 2024, I had the opposite problem. I give myself too much time to rest, and that results in me becoming lazy. The thing I've noticed is that whenever I find something that works, I usually stick to that, and eventually I become complacent and not take any risks, which just leads to the channel becoming stagnant, and eventually people become bored and just stop watching the videos altogether. I will say, this may sound like cope, but it's not entirely my fault. Fall Guys as a game isn't as popular as it once was, so people not watching the videos could be them not being interested in the game anymore, which makes sense. I won't say I'll stop making breakdown videos, but I'll make one when I feel the urge or the spark to do so. I never like saying I'll stop or just drop doing something entirely, as I'm a guy who feels like doing something one day, then dropping it the next day, and vice versa. I hope by live streaming I can break that stagnation that I've been feeling for a while, and just learn to open myself up and connect more with you guys. But anyways, I hope with live streams I can actually just open up and actually have more of a, a dialogue, more of a conversation, and you guys get to see a different side of me, if that makes any sense. And also, I'm very aware of how daunting my videos can be. Some of these things actually be like 30-40 minutes, and that's crazy. I don't expect people to watch all of my videos, but I do think that making shorter videos will definitely benefit, because there are people who just don't want to watch super long videos, and that's alright. And also, by making shorter videos, I can hopefully upload more and not spend 2 to 3 weeks on a video that has a high chance of flopping. As for shorts, YouTube has increased the time limit for shorts, and they can now be up to 3 minutes long, which just makes them more enticing. I do want to make shorts, but I want to plan them out more and just record a bunch of them and just slowly drip feed them. I've genuinely made some of the best videos of my career in 2024, such as the what it took to get Fall Guys mobile video, the Hoggy video, which is genuinely an underrated video in my opinion, and of course the breakdowns. However, in 2025, I definitely want to broaden my horizons and make videos on different things as a way to keep variety up and as a way not to get bored and burned out on the things I'm making. Either way, thank you for the support and thank you for a wonderful 2024. I hope to be more consistent in 2025, and I hope to see you on my first live stream on Saturday, January 25th, 2025. And special thank you to our Max Tour, aka $5 members, Jumpin' and Runnin', Deckle, The Editor, T-Man, and a random guy for your support as always.